Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the San Diego Flash's first flashback. A recap of our latest game, the San Diego Flash versus the San Diego Nomads, to benefit the National Kidney Foundation. You're going to get an inside view, coach interviews, player interviews, and views of the field you can't get anywhere else. I'm here with Jeffrey Prino-Miller, captain of the San Diego Flash. Jeff, what do you think the San Diego Flash need to do today to beat the Nomads?
As long as we keep the tempo up and keep passing, 1-2 touches, don't slow the game down, don't let them control the tempo, then we're set.
This would be a game of speed versus technical skill. The San Diego Flash had full control of it from the initial whistle, using their fast pace to control the tempo of the game. From the outset, everywhere the Nomads turned, there was a Flash player chasing them down. At the 16th minute, Larry Emanuwa took advantage of a goalie mistake to put a rocket into the back of the net and give the Flash their first goal of the match. At that point, the Nomads had only 3 shots on goal, all originating from free kicks, and in the 21st minute, a yellow card penalty against Lucas Carlson would give the Nomads their 4th shot on goal and their first goal of the match. The Flash would fight back just 3 minutes later when Sergio Valle-Ortiz arced a pass across the field to Andy Ortega, setting him up on a 1-on-1 versus the Nomads goalkeeper. Now 2-1, the San Diego Flash were not done, and neither was Andy Ortega. Just 9 minutes later, he would catch a clear break, shooting a ball over defenders, over goalies, and into the back of the net. If you take a look at the Flash's midfield and back, you'll notice an almost contradicting play of both aggressive and defensive styles. Some of the best takeaways and passes you'll see during the game were by midfielder Noel Musicha, who had this to say in his interview pre-game.
We have players that come from so many different cultures, you know, and so we have to adopt one footballing culture, which is a culture that the coach is teaching us about. And I think if we do that, we're gonna be just fine.
At the end of a first half where the Flash outran and outplayed the Nomads, here's what both coaches had to say.
I think passing the ball can do a lot better. I think the attitude's been great, the pace of the game's been good. Defensively, we need to be a bit switched on with the set pieces, but overall I'm delighted. The attitude's been good. We played with a real purpose. We could have had more than 3 goals. It could have been quite comfortably 5 or 6. Lots of good things, but obviously being a perfectionist, you want to pick out a little bit, pass the ball better in areas, and also defend them more as a unit, as a defensive unit. But other than that, I'm delighted.
I think we just need to slow the game down, play at our pace, and keep the ball a little bit. You know, we're trying to play to their pace, and we can't keep up with them. It's plain and simple. They're young, fit, fast, good players. We just need to slow the game down.
If the first half belonged to the Flash, the second half belonged to the Nomads. They threw everything they had at the San Diego Flash. Where the week before the San Diego Flash's defensive backs were criticized, in this game they stepped up. Danny Ocampo would save an empty netter, and even Dutch Jock came back to keep a ball out of the net. All this would lead to the San Diego Flash's first shot of the second half. A streaking goal by Jesse Graham to make the score a devastating 4-1. At that moment, the game became a battle. 3 minutes later, a second questionable yellow card sent Lucas Carlson off the pitch, leaving the San Diego Flash short-handed. The Nomads would use the extra man advantage to find an empty spot against the goal, making it a 2-score game. Just as it looked as the Nomads would be surging back, the Flash got their second win. The game would be put up and locked away in the 87th minute when the tag team of Steven Badler and Kek Lam put in goal number 5 for the San Diego Flash. After the game, head coach Warren Barton had this to say about the final goal.
I'm proud of every single one of them, and I think the last goal epitomises what the Flash is about. Stephen has got the opportunity to score and he gives it to his mate. I mean, I'm very, very proud of them. Really good performance against a very good team, a very experienced team. They know the game, and I said I can't speak highly of the players. I'm really well, the way they're learning the game, the way they're understanding, and it was a really good game.
All right, now you guys, one of your big weaknesses in the last game a week prior was the backs. This time, you guys really seemed to step it up. Was there any major difference playing this week than the last?
This week we got to have a training session during the week, which helped us a lot. Last week we didn't get a training session, so we were not as composed as usually. But when we start doing 2 weeks, we're going to be unstoppable.
Chris, any comment?
Just now that time's going by, the team has a little bit more time to gel, and I can see everybody coming together, and then we're just looking more and more like a team every day, so just getting more and more confident as each game goes by.
That's it for the San Diego Flash flashback. An exciting victory, 5-2 over the San Diego Nomads. You saw some great speed, some great technical ability, and some amazing soccer from 2 very talented teams. Be sure to see us next week, May 22nd, 2010, 6 p.m. here at Balboa Stadium. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next game. I saw the last YouTube video online, and I got to ask you, I got a feeling. Is there any way you can show me those moves?
Hey,
I mean, we got
anytime, baby. You know,
come on. It's a little.
Just in case the soccer thing doesn't work out, you never know. You know.
See, hold on. I think you're purposely doing this. That was not the move. This was not the move that
but that's as much as you can do.
Thank you so much, Noel. Thank you.